Hey everybody, it's Rick Trummer from Rick Trummer Consulting and Training, and welcome to video number 8 in the Business and Marketing Plan Setup. I'm hoping that you're enjoying this series. Yesterday we went over kind of creating a marketing plan outline page to understand how you're going to be out there marketing. Now what we've got to do is we've got to create a scheduling campaign. We've kind of set up our idea that we're doing the marketing. Now we've got to figure out when that marketing is going out and how do we go ahead and do that. So what it takes is dealing with the implementation calendar. We've now got to write it down. Folks, I got to tell you, this is the one thing that will kill most businesses. You have a plan, but you don't put it into action. You have a thought process, but it never gets put on the paper. Those types of things will kill any business out there. So what I've really been trying to stress, especially over the last 5 to 6 years, you've got to create a game plan of what you're going to do and write it down. So yesterday we wrote that marketing outline. We created a marketing outline and we said, this is how we're going to market our children. This is what we're going to do to the areas that we're going to touch to create that marketing plan outline that we're doing in our children product line. You can see here in the upper right corner, we have our product line back to children. And now we're going to schedule the dates when items are going to go out. So I always put these in bold. So as you can see here, what I've done is I've listed 4 weeks out of the year that a marketing campaign is going out. They are coinciding with some event that's going on that year. So you can see, let's just take March, for example. In the 3rd week of March, we're going to be sending out our Easter special mailing. It's going to go out in the 3rd week of March. It has to go out sometime that week. I can't tell you how many times I've had people make these incredible brochures or pamphlets or something, and they're going out 3-4 months after they should be going out. They don't do any good at that time. So by setting up a plan for yourself, you're going to be able to hit these target dates that you're looking for. And then on Sunday night, what you're going to do is spend about a half an hour going in and figuring out your schedule for the week. So as you can see, I've bolded out all of the things that are very important. So first week in October, I've got the Halloween costume special going out. First week in December, Christmas special mailing going out, etc. Have all of these items that are very important. Now what we're going to be doing is working backwards. So the stage before that, I've got to figure out when to select these images. You may be selecting them all year long and put them into a folder. For those people that do that, you won't have to put this in because you're going to have a folder of images that you're going to already have. So you can pull this one out. But for those of us who may not have those, and are going to be searching for some stuff, we have to put in a time frame that gets done. You can see that I've booked this out very, very early from when it has to get going into the mail. And that's because I know things come up in any given week. So if they don't get done here, I know that I probably got about another week to be able to make that decision on what images are going to be going into that particular mailing. So as you can see here, I've highlighted each of those items, and this is not as crucial as far as a time frame. So I've kind of set them not in bold, but just in standard type. I'm going to be moving forward then, and I'm going to be talking about the design aspects, when to create those particular cards. I don't want to have to send it in and then have to figure out that it has to be rushed back from the printer, and the printer has to rush based on my inability to get something done. So what I want to do is make sure that I give the printer plenty of time to be able to get that piece printed and back to us so that we can label them, stamp them, and get them out. If you're somebody who does bulk mail, then you don't have to worry about stamping them, but you do have to worry about getting them addressed. So we want to make sure we have plenty of time for that. So what I've done is I've put in a creation week to be able to get that done. Then I've set a schedule up where I'm actually sending them to the printer. So you can see here, just for the Easter special, for example, the first week of March, I'm actually getting them to the printer although it's not being mailed out until the third week. That gives the printer plenty of time to be able to do that. Now, if your printer prints out things quicker than that, go ahead and put that in. Maybe they can do it in a week. So you're going to be fine putting it the second week. What you're trying to do is to filter in some time so that you know that you're going to hit. Set yourself up for success. That's the key to this entire process. With that said, we're going to go on, and we are now adding our social media aspects. When are we going to be doing that? I've set up a schedule for the social media. Now I know what's going on, and I'm going to work backwards, getting all of that stuff scheduled. Now I've got to add in maybe the emails that I'm going to be doing, maybe the displays I'm going to be putting up. Here I've put in for April, I'm going to be selecting the images for the doctor's office. The first week in April, in the second week, I'm going to be actually ordering the images and ordering the frames, and then I'm putting the display up the fourth week, and I'm doing the same for that in the children's store that I've made a deal with. So the more complete your calendar is, the better the idea is going to go across. So this is putting a marketing plan together based on an outline that you've already created to be able to create great final results for business success. So until tomorrow, when we finish up our business and marketing video series, I'm Rick Trummer from Rick Trummer Consulting and Training, and I'll see you on the tube.